What's up? We're live. Thanks for tuning in. Funkshop TV, episode 2.9. This is the old school versus the new school.
We're looking at that one.
What?
We're looking at this one.
We're looking at that one. Right there.
Okay, I thought we were going to look at that one.
Oh my God. Now we're on that one. Now we're on that one.
Hello, world. How are you today?
That was flamboyant, bro.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm Biggz. To my left, your right, Justin Marshall. What up, Justin?
Another beautiful fucking day. I cuss a lot, I noticed that. I think the cussing
How was your week?
My nervous shit. Good, my sleeping schedule's been all sorts of fucked up, but
I think all of ours has.
yeah.
I think we're all sorts of fucked up. We don't have a camera in the whisper room tonight because somebody broke it. It's probably that one guy.
Or the guest that's not supposed to be back there.
Or the guest that's not supposed to be back there. But Shawn Rainey is here. We won't be able to see him or talk to him tonight because there's no camera back there. So for all of the ladies that are heartbroken because you can't see his face, I guess you're just going to have to call him personally. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Funkshop TV. This is episode 2.9, old school versus new school. You can check us out every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. at funkshoptv.com, fvtv11.org,
Or a YouTube channel, FBTV stream.
FVTV stream on YouTube. Yeah, that's what's up. Any upcoming events?
Thursday night, we're at Q Nightclub.
For the weekend warm-up?
For the weekend warm-up. Then we've got the 30th. We will be there doing the Pleasure P show. Well, as far as I know right now, Biggz will be there doing the Pleasure P show. I'm still trying to get out of work that night.
You were like a huge Pretty Ricky fan back in the day, huh? At least you're honest. Shout out to Funkshop DJs, the whole squad, for Vancouver Television for letting us host the show. We've got a couple guests in the building tonight, some of my favorite people involved in the local music industry. Mr. Tyrone, Pitre, and Zilla are in the building. You know, there's probably a lot of ways we can answer that question. Who is Quiz?
Because I know I went to a whoisquiz.com and it popped up with some like almost like an escorting service. Is that something he's doing on the side?
I don't think it's a side thing. I think everybody knows about that.
Oh shit. I guess I'm new.
You got dimes, bro. It's not like some of these other faux pimps out here that got nickels. You got dimes.
I can tell it's his cars.
For days. Make sure you check out the other shows here at FVTV. Busting Fear, The Underground Bartending 101, and Couv News. The best news show in Vancouver, Washington, right here on Fort Vancouver Television. Anybody want to give a shout out to or put on blast before we get into a commercial break and start the show?
What were we talking about earlier?
I don't know. We're talking about a lot of things. That's a talk show.
We want to put on blast.
Shout out to David Letterman.
Yep. To Putty Family.
You know, he put out like 6,026 or 6,028 episodes. So we've got a lot to go to catch up.
We do.
But we're going to do it.
But shout out to the Putty Family. We do have to do an episode on bro code.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we should do an episode on bro code.
Yeah.
Some people are violating bro code in this building, and we're going to put them on blast. So,
and they even take people's houses.
We're ready to go to commercial. When we come back, we'll be talking shop with Tyrone, Pitre. Stay tuned.
Those.
I hate this commercial. Muted mic, right? Once again, y'all, I'm DJ Biggz. I'm out here with Funkshop TV, and we are with the lovely Miss
Sadie, sweetheart. Tell us about your business, Sadie.
Well, this is the Pink and Black Waffle Shack. I'm here at the Kit Kat Club in downtown Portland. Started out exactly 3 years ago this week as a food cart. Open every night, 7 days a week.
That's what's up, man. I've heard your food is really good. I haven't tried it yet, but tell us something. What is your most popular thing on the menu?
My most popular thing is definitely the wake and bake, which is sausage or bacon, fried eggs, cheese, and secret maple glaze on a big fat waffle sandwich.
You can't tell us what the secret is.
Oh, no. Then I'd have to kill you.
Well, you heard it right here, man. If you're downtown Portland, right next to Voodoo at the Kit Kat Club, check out the Pink and Black Waffle Shack.
Hi, and welcome to Brood, the local cafe and pub. Offering you a variety of services, we have beer, coffee, wine, and food. You can find us on Facebook at Brood360 and online at broodcafepub.com.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to Funkshop TV right here at fbt11.org or funkshoptv.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channels, FBTV Stream and Funkshop TV.
And if you'd like to make a phone call to fuck with us or fuck with the guest, don't do that. If you have questions, there's a number
right down there. You know, I really hope that one of our guests gets some phone calls that fuck with him, because he interrupted an interview that we did a couple weeks ago.
He did, and it was actually kind of rude.
It was real rude.
I think it made somebody, like, as soon as the episode was over, the dude just took off. Like,
Yeah,
he
like
didn't say
we were gonna go
goodbye.
hang out, do some street team shit, and he just bounced.
They could ruin that man's night. Probably
So,
went home and cut his wrist.
oh, don't say that.
Just saying, it was, I mean, the person that called texted me and said, I feel really bad. I'm sitting there thinking,
I don't believe you.
Yeah, you probably should feel bad.
You should have screenshotted that so we could put it under as an interview.
I can take care of that right now.
Well, we're not going to be able to get it on now.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Anyways,
I was sending Jesse in the back pictures of another screenshot.
bro, I don't want to hear about the pictures that you and Jesse exchange on this show. Can we stop?
I don't know what's going on.
Anyways, you're supposed to break the silence, bro. You suck. So I'm gonna bring in one of my dudes that I've known for a very long time. He's been involved in the local music industry with a lot of different people. We'll go over him when he's on the show. Tyrone Pitre, come on down.
Wow, we have an audience that claps and shit.
My man. My man. You're mic'd too?
I'm a mic'd.
You're mic'd?
My mic's all right.
Good. Dialed in for speed. How you been, man?
I'm well. I'm living, feeling good.
I used to see you like once a week somewhere. We'd catch up, and now we're all old and doing our thing.
Yeah, you know, kids involved, and we got real life things to take care of.
Man business.
Man stuff, grown man business.
Grown man business.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. Take your pick.
In the camera.
Take your pick. Man, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you as well. You as well.
So you're still involved in the music industry after all these years?
I am. You know, I got my fingertips and a few things here and there.
Good.
You know, keep my ear to the street. Absolutely.
Good. Now I keep saying a long time. About how long has it been?
Let's see. Showing my age. I'm 35 now. I think I actually wrote and recorded one of my first songs around 15, 14 years old. So that's,
20 years?
20 years, man. 20 years.
Wow.
20 years. I don't know.
That's what's up.
Man, whew.
That's what's up. Who are some of the old crews that you came up with?
Oh man, some of the originators. I began with my brother Anthony Pitre. Who's actually here in the studio with us.
Shout out to Anthony.
Shout out, my brother. 3/5, name of the group. Started off with Alcee, Black Duck, Black Clan Records, DJ Chill, Sting, D-Lo. Some of the originators around here. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, they took some dirt roads and paved them back then too.
5 Fingers of Funk, live band, Pete Miser. I mean, the list goes on. Some of the greats. I was, Ho Hops, the La Lunas, the Cool Nutses, man.
Back in those days too, man, it was cool because there was at least one thing to go to every single week in the local hip hop scene, and it was always packed.
Because we all
people loved it, and it was just huge.
It was support. You support your fellow brethren doing their thing.
Right.
Lifesavers, versatile. Jumbo, just so many. The list.
Tony
Hill, My G.
Right.
In the
Crenshaw.
Yeah, Mike Crenshaw. Rocket One.
Back when K-Boo had a lot of enthusiasm and
DJ Fresh.
Man, DJ Fresh, the Fresh Connection, Fresh Connection.
I'm old school.
Man, that's the theme of our show today is old school versus new school. And I think it's important for people that weren't around back then or that were playing with G.I. Joes or doing kid stuff to understand who paved the way in the local hip-hop scene.
Absolutely.
Not only local but abroad. It's funny, a couple weeks ago I was DJing at a spot in Oregon City and this little young girl, blonde hair, she was cute. She came up and she said, "Can you quit playing this old music?" And I was playing like 80s and 90s hip hop set because people down there dig it. But she had a Run DMC shirt on.
Okay.
And I was playing Rock This Way when she actually came up and asked me to stop playing old music. So I was dumbfounded. I looked at her and I said, "Do you even know who this is?" She goes, "It's just old." And I looked at her and I said, "Do yourself a favor. Go in the bathroom and change your shirt, turn it inside out before you look any more ignorant."
I heard that.
She goes, "Oh my God, is this Run DMC?" And it's so trendy to pay homage to old school, to wear a t-shirt, to be cool, but they don't know anything about the history or who they are. And I think it's important that people, in order to evolve and become better, you got to know who paved the way.
You got to do knowledge. You have to do knowledge. You can't sit here and say you're an artist, but yet not know who started this,
Right.
where it came from. You're probably biting somebody's rhymes and have no idea.
Or they have some idea because they heard, subliminally, they heard their dad listen to it when they were a kid, and they're like, "Oh, that sounds cool," and it came back. Now, you still go to local shows?
I do.
Or big shows, even, big name artists?
Last one I caught, shout out Royce the 5'9", DJ Premier, off the hook.
I bet. I couldn't make it, I had to work.
Oh my goodness, it was nice. It reminded me of what it's supposed to feel like.
Yeah, I did the Ritz and Crooked Eye show.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Solid.
And it's the same thing. Like, a lot of people don't realize Crooked Eye was doing recording with Tupac.
Absolutely.
They think that he's a new cat and he's part of Shading, he's part of the Slaughterhouse thing.
But he is, respect.
He is.
Respect to those cats.
But he's definitely one of my favorite MCs. And it was funny how many young people are like, "Who is this new guy? Who is this guy?" And they have no idea.
It's lyrics.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best lyricist is one who's experienced something.
Right.
One who can actually take you on a little journey in his life.
And he's not bubblegum, so that's why a lot of these young people don't know about him.
Exactly.
So how do you think shows are different today, even a major show, a Roseland show? How do you think it's different today versus 10, 15 years ago?
I think now, when you add in, I mean, of course, everybody wants the money. We all want the money. We got to feed our families. We got to pay the rent, pay mortgages. But
I think with the young cats, though, it's not even about feeding families and paying mortgages. It's about buying Jordans.
They want Jordans and belts.
Right.
You know, I wear sweatpants. It's comfortable.
Right.
You know, it's comfortable. But back then, it's the love. You know, you got cats up there pouring their heart out for the love of it, for the music. And the music is more honest. It's more pure. It's more quality music. Now, it's watered down. It's commercial. It's just a lot of cats up there saying what sounds good, not what's true to them or themselves. There's so many cats now that rap about things that they've never even seen or experienced in their life. They do it because it sounds cool and they can get away with it.
Right.
Social media.
They do it because Tiger did it.
See, now back then, we pull your card.
Right.
You got to battle that. You got to bring that to the stage. And cats will pull your card.
I don't understand this new age battle thing, too. It's Def Jam poetry to me.
It's evolved.
You can't battle without a beat.
It's evolved.
A beat keeps you honest. It keeps you consistent. How do you...
If you can battle without a beat and just grab a mic and just spit that.
Have you seen a recent MC battle, though?
I love it. I watch.
I can't stand it.
There's a few cats.
Because when somebody says something hot and the crowd gets all excited, they pause, and then they go back and restart the line that the crowd got excited about to get back into it. When you pause like that, you're having way too much time to think about what you're going to say next. It's to me, that's not off the top.
A lot of times these cats, you know, for instance, say you and I we're gonna battle. We know 2 weeks in ahead, so I'm gonna Google you, I'm gonna research you, I'm gonna find out everything about you, then I'm gonna design some rhymes to come at you with. As opposed to how it used to be, it's off the dome.
Right.
It's right there. I mean, if I saw you walk in the club and you got a smudge in your shoe, I'm gonna just sting you on that smudge in your shoe.
Right.
In several different ways, you know. But I definitely respect the battle rappers. Dudes are crafty, they're witty.
You think they could do it the way they do it today, back in the day, though?
I think some can. Some.
Yeah?
Some.
If they had that syncopation, that actual beat to rhyme to, you think they'd be able to stick with it?
Back room and type on their phones right quick and come up with something, you know. Whereas, you know, give me the mic, drop the beat, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, some cats don't got that. You know.
It's definitely changed. It's changed a lot. Fashion hasn't changed because it's starting to come back. You see rappers get on stage now, they look like Will Smith did back when he was Fresh Prince.
It used to be baggy clothes, comfortable. Now it's all tightening up. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
cool.
true.
I mean, it's cool. Pull your pants up, get fitted, you know, rock the stage set, do your thing. But some things are a little too much for me.
I agree.
I'm still old school.
I agree. I saw a video on YouTube with some cats in the hood. Somebody was putting somebody in check for talking shit about him. He goes, "Look, do you want the left hand or the right hand? Because I'm gonna slap you." He was a man about it.
I seen that.
You saw it. Did you see what he was wearing?
I seen that.
He was wearing leopard print shorts like he was part of LMFAO.
Well, you know, and that just goes
If I see
with
somebody in the hood wearing leopard print shorts, I can't take him seriously.
I mean, they out there. They're doing
Leopard print shorts and neon chucks with fluorescent fucking boxer briefs underneath?
it's fashion.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. To you, in your opinion, what is the biggest difference between rap and hip hop?
Well, to me, I think hip hop is it's understanding, it's knowledge, it's wisdom, it's creativity, it's intellect. You know, it's all these things designed into constructing a perfect verse or a perfect song. It's conceptual. You know, it's concepts in there. It's art. You know, rap, just tap on the can twice, and I'll just rap about tapping on the can. And it's just whatever you want it to be. It's just, it's watered down.
Okay. I use that terminology a lot, too.
It's not authentic to me, you know? I mean, hip-hop to me is culture. You know, it's in your walk, it's in your talk, it's in how you live, it's how you raise your kids. You know?
Right.
It's fashion. It's the graffiti. It's the breakdance. It's all of that. It's the soul.
The elements.
It's the elements. It's the soul. You know, that's hip hop.
I missed that po hop level because you go to a po hop show, there was DJs everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was people doing graffiti on
but
plywood.
Real
and,
techniques though. Not the CDJs.
Right. Or that little controller unit now, bro.
Crates full of records.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I miss.
Yeah.
You know? That's that vintage. You know.
Yeah,
rap,
scratching and juggling and
a lot of rap. You know, you got some cats that are rappers they do their thing. They sound good. You know, I'm not knocking the rappers out there. Do your thing. You know, but this hip hop thing, this is us.
So what do you think about the rapper, like, at a local show that is on stage and they're like, "This is hip hop. This is hip hop." Do you think that's accurate?
Not at all.
Okay.
But to a certain degree, he may think it is hip hop. But if you have a conversation with that rapper about what hip hop is,
they have no idea.
You'll lose them.
Right. So, and that's important. I try to educate people as much as I can because I've been a hip hop historian all my life.
You have.
And it's tough because when I try to support local artists, whether it's a rap artist or a hip hop artist, because there's definitely a difference. But when they're on stage constantly yelling, "We are hip hop. This is hip hop," but there's no graffiti anywhere, and there's no culture anywhere. There's never any breakdancers at any shows. There used to be breakdancers at every rap show in Portland.
Absolutely.
I remember Roseland always had a circle.
Exactly.
They always had a circle at every show.
You came to see that. You came to see the DJ do his thing.
Right, and that's a hip-hop show.
You came to see the cast on the floor doing the breakers. Let the breakers break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now, like, you go to Hawthorne, or any venue, unless Cool Nuts is involved in it, honestly, very rarely is there a DJ that's playing in between sets or as people are coming in. They're just playing Pandora.
Yeah.
And I think the entertainment value is gone, and that's why a lot of young cats don't realize what a hip-hop show is supposed to be.
So who do you blame? Do you blame the cats for not knowing or the promoters?
I blame the promoters.
You know?
I blame the greed. They don't want to pay a DJ $100 just to come in and bring some turntables and actually liven the show up. And it makes a big difference. I've been at a lot of shows that didn't have one. I've DJ'd at a lot of shows, and it really, you can tell, and you can tell the difference between the crowd interaction. You can tell when, like I did the Warren G show, they weren't going to have a DJ. They were just going to play Pandora in between each set, and as people were coming in,
that was at Crystal Ballroom,
right?
With Eastland, right?
Right. I DJ'd Eastland's set.
Eastland, man. Eastland is dope. Shout out to
For
Eastland
sure.
and the premium line. The cast is dope, man. Really. Shout out.
I was there to DJ Eastland's set, but I told the guys, I was like, man, I've already got turntables on stage. I'm prepared. I'm just going to play some music. You don't have to stay away from Pandora. This is supposed to be a hip-hop show.
Yeah.
And you could tell the crowd, as soon as they came in, they were up at the front of the stage, and they wanted to interact. It was live. Versus if they didn't have a DJ there, everybody would have probably sat around, and Eastland would have taken him 2 songs to get people involved in the show. You know, that entertainment factor is gone. So
I think, and one thing, like when you mentioned earlier about why the shows are not packing out, is because they're not entertained.
Right.
You know, when you have a DJ that can transition the groups coming up or do his thing, you know, me as the MC, as an artist, me and my brother, we'd always have a DJ do our set. So you're going to get the cat cutting, slicing. I'm going to give him his 5-6 minutes to do his thing, you know, and then I'm going to come back to it and get into our songs. That's part of the show.
Right. You
got to have it. You know, if you don't got it, you don't got a solid stage performance.
I agree.
And that's important.
I absolutely agree.
Giving you guys game today.
So the biggest thing that you think today's hip-hop culture is lacking?
Ooh. I think originality. There's too many cats following a trend, you know. Right now, that the flick of the wrist, all that's popping right now.
Right.
And people are really on that, but I don't like it. You know,
right.
It takes away from. Nowadays, I'm seeing cats who just riding the beat. If the beat is hot and they got a cold hook, the auto tune in it, then they're gonna just try to ride that out. It's not. You're not hearing a hot beat, a hot concept, and letting the artist really just take you on a trip with the vocals, with the 16s.
Yeah, there's no stories anymore.
You know what I mean? It's like cats are just. It's getting real simple. You know,
right?
Deliveries are real simple. It's not a complex rhyme.
Watch me, nay, nay.
No crazy rhyme schemes. You know, no one's really saying nothing that's just like, ooh, he just said, ooh.
Right.
You know.
See, we do a segment on this show called Rap is Literature. That's how we end every show, and the purpose is to kind of bring light to that, because the most requested songs in the clubs by the younger generation, I'll take and I'll read it as it's poetry.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I don't even say what song it is. So when I read it, they're like, who fucking wrote that? That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Like when I did Chris Brown A.O.
Okay.
5 people hit me up after that show, and they're like, those were the dumbest lyrics. Who was the fucking idiot that wrote that? And I said, that's Chris Brown A.O., and you asked for it in the club last week.
There it is. Well, think about it.
They're not paying attention.
In a club setting, you're turning up, feeling it, doing this, doing that, to whatever the hook is. Ain't nobody stopping to listen to the lyrics.
Right.
You know? But then you get in the car, you're driving, you're like, hold on, he just said what?
I don't even think they were listening to the lyrics then.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't ask for it in the club if they were.
It's beat heavy.
What song is it? Somebody came to me at the club the other night and said they wanted to hear the song that talks about They couldn't remember the name, but they said the song that says "Eat the booty like groceries."
I don't remember.
I gotta look at. Oh, it was supposed to be.
Okay, the Omarion song.
I know what song you're talking about. Yeah.
Shout out to Lala. That was Lala that came up to me. She's like, "What's the name of that song that they said eat the booty like groceries?" I'm just like, what kind of groceries would be like eating booty? Like,
Good question.
right? Like, that shit.
I don't know.
Name
Caramel sauce.
Caramel.
See, I still can't drink.
Did you see that video? You saw that video. He's like,
hey.
You saw that. Everybody
Hey
saw
man,
that video.
shout out to man.
Quavo.
Quavo's
And caramel.
He's gonna capitalize
still
off
can't
that
get
one.
it.
I see where he's going with it. Yeah,
I
he's
still can't
marketing.
get a caramel.
Yeah, we had him on the
frappuccino.
show.
I saw it.
And that's
I watched it.
that show's got
We-
more hits than any other show just because of that video that was released.
We cracked up. We cracked up about that. It was funny. And even with him, if you didn't know who he was, now you're checking for him to see who he is.
Yep.
It was a marketing tool. Good job.
Yeah. If Tupac and Biggie showed up today,
Ooh.
what do you think that they might say to 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne?
What would they say? Well, 2 Chainz. See, the thing I like about 2 Chainz, he's not a fool. He has degrees. He's an intelligent man. He just chooses to use that rap style to capitalize on it. So, in hindsight, either is he dumb or is he a genius?
Well, he's also reinvented himself
He's taking advantage.
time and time again.
Well, you remember, he wasn't working with DTP, and,
Titty Boy.
Titty Boy,
Yeah.
Player Circle. I like that group. They had cuts.
I did too.
They had
I did
cuts.
too.
I liked them. But you do what works best for you. I think, like with Pac was Pac. Pac, by far, you can't say he didn't mean every word he spoke in that booth. You can feel his emotion in the booth. His songs, you can tell he lived it. That's a solid that's a solid artist right there.
Right.
And we need more Pacs because Pac would stand up for the truth. He would ride about what is right and what's going on in the world. He would ride for that, whereas a lot of cats shy away from it. There was an interview I watched with Young Thug, and they asked him about the situation going on with the kids and all that. And he's like, we're wearing diamonds. We don't even, hold on. You're not going to get involved with what's happening in the world, but you want to capitalize off it? I don't support it.
Right.
So I think, honestly, it would be, for Pac, I can see Pac trying to guide them to help the communities, give back to the communities, help out with some of these kids, something of that nature. I don't see it being no high fives and handshakes,
Right?
Honestly.
What about Biggie?
Biggie, man, respect.
Like if you sat Biggie and Lil Wayne at a table across from each other, what do you think Biggie would tell them?
I have no idea what the exact conversation would be. I would love to be there.
Right. Right.
But I mean, I think, Lil Wayne is a great artist. We watched Lil Wayne evolve from 14 to now. He's just always been in the industry. He's 27 years plus, doing his thing successfully. I think, man, educate these kids. I think it's a sense of community. It's time to educate these kids. These kids are lost.
I think times would be a lot, especially in the music. I think shit would be a lot fucking different.
Yeah.
If they came back.
Yeah. A lot of cats wouldn't exist. Honestly, a lot of artists would not be here. They wouldn't be where they're at.
No, definitely not.
I have just a quick little question that's not on here. Since Pac and Biggie died, who do you think is keeping the rap game actually still alive?
Ooh, keeping the rap game alive as far as just music all the way around,
Like, to me, in my head, I think, I'm thinking you got Eminem still doing shit, but Eminem's still talking about, life shit. He's not talking about being in the club, eating booty like groceries and shit like that.
I like what M did because M gave people the opportunity to branch out. He puts cats on, and he doesn't control them like, say, the producer who wants to be in all the videos, who wants you to do this kind of way. He's like, look, I'm putting you on, do your thing. You blew up, now you spread the love. It's all about spreading the love. If I got something to give, and I know you got a talent, I'm not gonna get in the way. I'm gonna step back. Here you go, do what you do. Bring it back. Eminem definitely. I like him. I always have liked him. Another artist I feel, I've always liked Snoop, of course. Snoop to me, he just the coolest cat in the world, it seems.
It really is.
I haven't met him yet.
Times.
Yeah, I haven't met him yet. You know, salute to Snoop. You know, and the whole what he's doing and what he's done, lasting careers. You know, obviously you got to be a good dude if you lasted this long in this game, and you're still selling records. Just dropped a new album. The album is tight. You know, and I think his album today is killing a lot of his cast is dropping now.
And aside from the Snoop Lion thing,
even that, I mean, you got to find yourself.
Well, no, I agree. But aside from that, I have never heard anybody talk shit about Snoop.
You can't.
Never.
What's he done wrong?
I mean, the Snoop line was a little off the wall. It was a little out there. He tried something different. I'm not mad at him for it.
It was some good tree.
Right. Well, the way he went about it, I talked to some people that are actually Babylon affiliated. Okay. And they're like, man, that the whole way he went about it, he should have had his head cut off.
Okay.
But, you know, that comes down to a spiritual, religious thing, and I don't know anything about it, so I don't want to speak on it. But
I can't even hit on that. That's not
like,
something I know too much
cats
about.
like Snoop, he don't have haters.
Yeah.
Even the Bloods like him.
Everyone likes Snoop. Why? Yeah. He highly respects Snoop. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, DJ Quick. You gotta look at Quick. Quick is one of the most influential Bloods that you'll see doing music.
Right.
You know, salute to DJ Quick. He's a
right,
pioneer.
He's a real Blood. There's a lot of people in the music game today that say they're Bloods because it's popular.
He's official, but you'll see. But you will see DJ Quick, Snoop, Corrupt, Daz, all chilling, and everything's love. You know, because it's just about the coast. It's about the music. It's about the culture. That's hip hop.
Right. Putting all your bullshit aside and just living life.
That's hip hop.
That is hip hop. I remember back in the day, like at Eclipse, we could throw a local show. Like we get 3/5, Clever Endeavor,
Morse Code,
get Pros and Cons, Morse Code, MIPs.
Shout out Jazoo.
And we could have 800 people show up that would not complain about paying a $10 cover, so every act could get a little bit of money. Yeah. And on a Wednesday night, like pack out a venue at a $10 cover, and nobody bitched about it. Yeah. Today, getting people to come down and support local artists at a show at Malibu's is like pulling teeth.
They don't want to shoot the 5.
Why do you think that is?
They spent too much money on belt buckles, and they're broke.
You think those belt buckles are even real, though, bro? Like, let's be real.
I mean, you know, you see these guys on Instagram, they got their chains all lined up on a counter and take pictures of it. It's like, come on, man.
They bought the chains at a kiosk at Lord Center.
Fashion the Plaza. If you want to go get some jewelry, holler at Aaron at Liquid Assets. He'll plug you.
Right.
Pay the money. But really, though, the economy was better back then. But beyond that, you're getting something quality for your money. You know, would you want to spend money on a fixer-upper or the same money and hop in a new Benz? You know, it's
so the quality's not there.
It's the quality. Look, if you're getting 3/5, you get 3/5. Shameless plug. 3/5.
No, I'm glad you did, man.
Morse code. You know, you're probably gonna see Coolness in there.
Right.
You know, you're gonna see a Alcee or a Black Duck. You're gonna see these artists who are gonna go on stage. Clever Endeavor. Oh, shout out to T, man.
Right.
Terrence by far in Vancouver.
See, that's another
360, one of the best to do it. Hands down.
Lifesavers are hip hop. Yes. Like Old Dominion cats.
Yes.
Hip hop. But they would you could still see Jumbo at a show that was rap, you know, kind of grimy. Yeah. I saw Jumbo at a Gotham show or a Can't Be Caught show.
Hey, shout out to them cats too.
And hip hop and rap coincided with each other back then. Yeah. Now it's like the young culture is so jaded. They're calling themselves hip hop, not living hip hop. So the cats that really are hip hop don't want nothing to do with it because they feel like that's that fake shit.
So how do we get back to keeping it to where it's love?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out for the past few years.
I went to a Rakim show. Me and my brother. We went to checked out Rakim at I think it was like Dante's or something, one of the spots over there.
Okay.
And all the cats we're talking about were at Rakim.
Yeah,
YG was
I'm sure.
There, you know,
I'm sure.
All the cats, the hip hop cats were there, and it's just
You know, Slick Rick was in town last week.
Yeah, yes, I seen that.
Who talks about that stuff anymore?
That's beyond my understanding of why, if you had the opportunity, you would not go check out Slick Rick.
Well, I'll tell you why I didn't.
And I'm saying, unless you're busy or you choose to not.
I wasn't busy.
Okay.
Slick Rick is one of my idols. Like I remember one of my first tapes was All the Way to Heaven.
Yep.
That was one of my absolute favorite albums of all time. The reason why I wouldn't go is because of the promoter that brought him here.
Okay.
And the promoters robbed so many people locally that I wasn't about to go and support his business.
Well, you got a valid reason for that.
Yeah, but I think that's another thing that our local area has lost is the fact that, like, too many people endorse these cats.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bad promoters that rob people, that take their money, and then throw whack-ass shows. They don't have that entertainment value that we were talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. No DJs, you know, or they're putting on openers that paid $400 to get on as an opener, but they're fucking garbage.
That's my next point. At what point did these cats start having to pay to perform at a show?
When people stop supporting the shows?
Because someone's never called me, hey, I got these cats coming in, come perform over here, it's gonna run you $250.
Right.
Run me $250.
Well, I think a lot of it is because people aren't buying the ticket to go to these shows anymore, but it's the promoter's fault anyways.
But if you're an artist, where's your fan base?
Right. I agree. I absolutely
If
agree.
you're really out here promoting your stuff, you better get Kool-Aid a pack of these. You know,
Right.
Let Kool-Aid run around here. Shout out Kool-Aid. You know, let him run around here and get your name up. You know,
Right.
Go put your posters up. Now it's social media.
And
Tag
people
everybody.
you can't rely on Facebook rappers.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
cannot.
Tag everybody.
I've got Twitter. I've got thousands of followers. I follow thousands of people, but I look at it once a fucking week.
But
so
I
I
mean,
miss.
If you're
Quit
really
relying
an
on
artist,
social media.
But if you're really an artist and you really do this music thing and you're serious about your craft and you make solid music, the people are going to come check you out.
Right.
The music speaks for itself. That's just...
So when there's a show at Malibu's with 10 artists and only 4 people are in the building, are you saying that those 10 artists aren't credible?
Now, let's say this. Maybe they're overloading the roster with too many cats. Have an opener and a headliner.
Thank you.
Maybe 2.
Thank you.
Maybe 2. We
Yeah.
don't need 55 cats doing the same.
If you got
music.
an out of town, a major headliner like Quick, I would put 3 openers
Quick?
on it.
If Quick was here, I'm gonna go see the show.
Right.
I want to see Quick.
But another thing, like if Quick's at Crystal Ballroom, you know he's going on stage at 11. The doors open at 7, so that means there's gonna be
you better
openers
hop on
8
the
to
phone,
11.
hop
Are you
on the
gonna go
phone.
between 8 and 11 to catch the openers?
It depends who it is. Call Mikey Vegas, have him come in there and set it off. You know, shout out Mikey Vegas.
Right.
You know, call him in there, have him come in
But
there.
you got janky promoters. Like I said, Justin puts $400 in my pocket. I'm gonna have him open for Quick.
So it's the money or is it the quality of music?
Ask the promoters, man.
Hey.
Because it's promoters that are fucking this shit up.
Can they really
It's
call
those
themselves promoters?
hillbilly
They're just trying to
army
get over.
wannabe promoters.
They just
Did
trying
I
to
say
get
that?
over. You can say that.
Did I say that right? Because I don't want to put anybody on blast. But if their necks are red and they call themselves a soldier, but they've never been in the military,
Hey.
you shouldn't be throwing shows.
Well,
Can they really call themselves promoters these
Did I?
days?
no,
Can promoters really call themselves promoters?
I don't think so.
Because there's like
Some can definitely.
'Cause there's
Cool Nuts is a
definitely-
promoter.
there's definitely a club
he's an
around
artist.
here.
He's
An artist,
he is a
businessman.
businessman.
there it is. There it is. It's a business.
like there's very few of them, but you got promoters around here, promoters who don't do anything but bring their 10 fucking friends to the club or their 10 fucking friends to a show.
So,
Yeah. Like, do you remember at Club X
Yeah.
when I brought Spice One out here?
Shout out Spice One.
900 people came to Vancouver, Washington to see
Poppin'.
Spice One, and we had, I think you guys were on the opener,
Who was there?
and we had Can't Be Caught.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And it was all love.
Ice-T was at Roseland the same night, and 250 people went to see that. 900 people came to ours. But we had a street team back then. There wasn't a telephone pole in Vancouver that didn't have a poster on it.
Right.
Everybody knew about it.
Well, the groundwork was laid.
Right.
Plus, you've been doing your thing for a while, so you got a following. People know that, okay, if your name's on it, it's quality.
Well, for the most
For
part.
the most
I mean,
part.
you could put me on a Malibu show, and
I'm not
people
talking
still
about-
are going to
I'm
come.
talking about back when.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it was really popping, though.
Yeah.
You know, you can put your name on something, they're coming.
Right.
And, you know, you got, like you say, Spice One, huge.
But
you know.
somebody else brought him out to Vancouver at a venue that holds 250, 300, like
match
2 years
up.
ago.
Couldn't
And I
match
think there were like 30 people that showed up.
It happened over at the, he was off of, what's that club?
It was the Avenue.
Was it the Avenue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just,
It's, you know.
some promoters shouldn't be doing it, man.
I mean,
Hang it up.
They brought Scarface out here.
Stick to
Scarface came to Roseland. There was probably like 50 people in the crowd. We left Roseland. He rocked the show, did the show for the 50 in the crowd. Great show. Scarface.
Well, Scarface, yeah,
Left there, went to Hot Shots, packed house,
I remember
kicked
that.
it all night long,
Yeah.
and got it all the way in. It was wonderful.
We used to bring so many artists to Hot Shots back in the day.
Mike Jones, I remember,
Yeah, I brought Mike Jones and Paul Wall
It
over
was
there.
cracking, you know.
The And One street ball team.
We just had it going.
Yeah.
You know, we were the nightlife.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Like,
It was real
once in a
fun.
while the fight would pop out, but the crowd would break it up usually before
Yeah.
the security had to.
Yeah.
We just had a good time.
We had a good time, man. Had a good time. It was all for the love of the music, man.
So, about the clubs, what do you think are different about the club DJs today versus the club DJs back then? Nick's looking at the schedule. He's like, man, I can't believe you guys are
Are we going
halfway
over?
through this shit.
We hadn't even started.
We're not going to have a timeline today, man.
It's all good.
This is important shit.
I don't even go to clubs too much no more, man. It's not the same. I mean, it's just the feel. It's always something janky going on. But as far as the DJs go, I'm gonna just say quality of music, man.
Yeah?
Quality of music. You know, DJs are not DJs. They're pushing buttons. You know, I'm not seeing none of this. It's none of this. You know, I'm not seeing it. And you know, the music, not the same.
The soul's not there. The flavor's not there.
Man, it's not there.
I'm glad you said it because I've been trying to tell people, they're like, well, you're a DJ, so of course you're going to say that. No, it's true. It's real.
You see it.
Who are some of the bigger names that you've done shows with personally?
You know, of course, shout out E40s. Definitely. Earl did a few shows with him, Too Short. I think one of my biggest shows that we did, big name, that I really, to this day, I got on tape, appreciate, was Naughty by Nature.
Yeah?
We sat down with...
I've done a few shows with those guys, man.
Sat
I
down
love
with Trey,
doing
you know,
shit with
Tretch,
Trash.
Vinny, man, KG. Had a long discussion with him just about the music. Me and my brother did our set, and it's just the way that they communicated the feel for our music, you know. And being as me and my brother on stage, just the chemistry is just it's crazy, you know.
Where was that show at?
That was actually Eugene, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did one with him in Seattle and one with him in Longview.
Nice.
And the Longview show was packed. It was weird.
Yeah, it's kind of, you wouldn't think so. But it's
Yeah.
like it right between
Yeah.
Tacoma and here, so you get a lot of the crowds.
Huh?
Longview.
Yeah. Good old Longview.
Good old Longview, man. Gotta love it.
But yeah, Naughty by Nature is some of my favorite people I've ever done anything with.
Yeah.
Because they care about the music. They're not about stunting. They just...
And plus, it was that feel.
That's like that
was
real
that
hip-hop
90s, That
feel.
real hip hop. When Naughty by Nature came out, OPP, you know, 1993.
Yeah.
That's a classic album.
Wickedest Man Alive is my
And
favorite.
then sit
cut.
back and watch him do his thing. Oh man, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Took us back.
So I heard, like, you're doing the dad thing. You're a basketball coach.
Yeah.
But now you're starting to get more involved in music than you have over the last few years. You're starting to get back into stuff.
Yeah,
Tell us about it, man. What's
throwing
up?
verses here and there. You know, my brother's getting his stuff back right, producing. I always stay writing. I always keep, you know, I got my phone, so I'm always jotting down ideas. I think it's just time to just, you know, drop a couple joints out.
Okay.
I got a couple new joints I put together. DJ Chill produced one of them. Came out real nice. Guarantees on the hook. You know, B. Wall, Rebel. Shout out Brian Walton on there.
Man.
You know, some classics. You know, just keeping it within the squad. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's good to hear.
Yes. I mean, it's got to be done.
I think a lot of these young cats need a wake up call. And I've been waiting. To be honest, I've been waiting for Chop Squad to kind of kick in the door.
The Almighty. Yeah. We I definitely miss those times. You know, we definitely gave the people what they wanted at every show, and just quality music.
And it was like diverse too. Everybody had such a diverse style, their own style, but you guys came together like it belonged there.
Voltron.
So, yeah,
Absolutely.
it was dope. I miss those.
Yeah.
We got to get into a commercial and get the next guest on here. I appreciate you being here, man. 'Cause
Appreciate
this
you.
is like honestly one of my favorite interviews.
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
Anybody you want to give shout outs to or put anybody on
Just want
blast
to give a
before we
shout
do
out
this?
to you know, Vancouver, Portland, everybody doing the music. Keep it up. Keep this thing of ours going. You know, Versatile album coming out, dropped, I believe. Shout out to my little cousin, Dre C. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing out there. Watch for him. Easton doing his thing as well. Other than that, it's all love. Sour D's doing his thing as well. You know, keep it up.
Mercy.
Mercy, yeah.
I heard Clever Endeavor's coming back too. They're working on some
Matter of
stuff.
fact, I actually got some unreleased tracks from T, man. T,
Yeah?
he's doing his thing, man. Check for him.
Does it sound like the original or they like?
He's I'm telling you, he's through the roof.
That's what's up. No, I'm excited. I'm excited because, like I said, there needs to be revival around here.
And I think it's time. I think it's time we go ahead and take this thing back, man. Just like show them how it's supposed to be done. Real talk.
Episode 2.9, old school versus new school. You're watching Funkshop TV. Thanks for tuning in. In a minute, quiz is here. Going to commercial.
2. Fuck it.
Once again, y'all, I'm DJ Biggz. I'm out here with Funkshop TV, and we are with the lovely Miss
Sadie, sweetheart.
Tell us about your business, Sadie.
Well, this is the Pink and Black Waffle Shack. I'm here at the Kit Kat Club in downtown Portland. Started out exactly 3 years ago this week as a food cart. Open every night, 7 days a week.
That's what's up, man. I've heard your food is really good. I haven't tried it yet, but tell us something. What is your most popular thing on the menu?
The most popular thing is definitely the wake and bake, which is sausage or bacon, fried eggs, cheese, and secret maple glaze, all on the big fat waffle sandwich.
You can't tell us what the secret is?
Oh, no. Then I'd have to kill you.
Well, you heard it right here, man. If you're downtown Portland, right next to Voodoo at the Kit Kat Club, check out the Pink and Black Waffle Shack.
Hi, and welcome to Brood, your local cafe and pub. Offering you a variety of services, we have beer, coffee, wine, and food. You can find us on Facebook at Brood360 and online at broodcafepub.com.
I guess we're going back.
We're live. Welcome back to Funkshop TV. You're watching at funkshoptv.com or fvtv11.org right here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to FVTV Stream or Funkshop TV on YouTube. In case you're just now tuning in, we're about to bring up one of your favorite people, ladies. The recipient of a lot of your Man Crush Mondays. But before we do, I want to give a big thank you to Tyrone Pitre for being here. If you haven't seen it yet, you're just tuning in, make sure that when we're done, you rewind it and watch that interview, because all you young cats definitely need to pay attention to what he had to say. Guarantee it. Shout out to the Putty family, Free Agents, FVTV Stream, Chop Squad, Mike from the Seahead Crew, 3/5, Clever Endeavor,
Make sure you check out the other shows right here on FVTV. Busting Fear, The Underground Bartending 101, and Vancouver News. Anything you want to add, subtract?
No, I mean, you pretty much said it all. Don't forget, Thursday nights, Biggz and I will be up at Q. 30th, Pleasure P. And then, of course, I mean, I'm sure we'll mention it again throughout a couple other episodes, but the Rod Run in El Waco.
September 11th and 12th.
At Sea-Hag.
We're taking it to the beach. Partying.
And also, if you want to watch naked chicks and see me press play, they call me a DJ at the strip club, but I press play and tell girls to get naked. Come kick it at King's Wild. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Make my job more fun.
More fun?
More fun.
More entertaining?
More entertaining.
Okay. I hate more fun. That just sounds like...
It sounds stupid, but grammarly wise.
Grammarly wise? You just said grammarly wise. I wish we had a camera in the sound room right now so we could talk to Shawn about the grammatically correct use of grammarly wise. That just sounds just white trash. If you want to call in anytime during the show, you can call us at 360-693-7544. Feel free to call in and interrupt Quiz's interview as much as you want, because we had a guest on here a few weeks ago that he was an asshole to. So feel free. So if you want to call in, the number is 693-7544.
Kool-Aid, you forgot the area code, dude.
And this is the hottest shit in the streets right now. It's a ticket by 3/5, and I see Chill on the cover.
I think it's etiquette.
What?
Etiquette?
Etiquette.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're learning, big boy.
My do-rag was too tight. I couldn't think right.
It's good. It's
that
okay.
rhymed.
It did. It did, Kool-Aid.
There's a song on here called Introduction. You have to check it out. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on Zilla. Come on down.
Yay. Sit on that shit and spin till it tickles, brother.
The rock star. Can I get into the rock star?
Girl, that was cool.
I'm glad you brought Mary with you, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you.
It's not very often we see you with a girl out in public, bro.
Yeah, you know.
What's up?
She don't talk very much, so.
She seems a lot realer than some of the girls I've seen you hang out with over the years, bro.
You've seen me hang out with girls?
I
Okay, when I lived with you.
You lived with me for a minute, and there was a girl that lived with you there. I've seen a couple. I'm not gonna name any names, but there's been more than one girl that I've seen you hanging around with over the years. We've known each other for a long time. You realize that?
Yeah.
You were on Funkshop TV in season 1. Mm-hmm. I think it was like episode 7 or 8, something like that. That was a fun episode. That was a real fun episode. Yeah. You talked about your fear of birds and bird gangs.
One bird. Just one. Okay, 3 birds. All of them that are bigger than me.
Like birds at all.
No, just geese.
Get that fucking thing off there. Just geese?
Yeah, well, you passed it to the wrong motherfucker because he's weak as shit. You gave it to the wrong. You want me to handle that for you, bro? No, you're still gonna try that ego and all that, you know.
You guys have animosity. What's up?
He's got a pink fucking laptop, bro. What the fuck?
It ain't mine, it's his.
I can't tell.
You notice, you come over here and look, it's got DJ Biggz logged in on all of them.
Bro, that's my incognito computer. So what's up, man? How you been?
Busy. I've been real busy, man.
Since a year ago?
Probably about 2 years now.
No, I know, but it was last year, about this time that we had you on the show the first time.
Yeah, I'm a lot busier now.
Now things were a lot different between season 1 and season 2. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the changes? You like this better?
Yeah. Oh, this is dope.
Should we go back to my garage?
We can do that too.
Yeah.
But I like this a lot better.
I miss our props though. We're gonna start bringing the props back. Remember we used to have the little samurai sword?
Shh. Don't talk about what the props were. People need to go back and fucking watch that shit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair.
Just saying.
Fair enough. Do you remember? You've come a long way since we first met.
A little bit.
A little bit. You're a lot different now than you were then, which is good because most boys should grow up into men. You're almost there.
You grew way before anybody, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Waiting for that. Do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, at the mall.
What happened?
I punked the fuck out of you. No, I'm joking.
Come on, bro.
You know, that was...
What happened when we first met?
what was I doing at the mall? I was probably picking up a pair.
You were like 15, so you were doing what every 15-year-old does.
I think I was 13. It was right after Chaos passed.
You had a couple singles out.
Oh yeah, I was 15. So I was probably getting some G units or something. That's when I was on my 50 stage. You know?
I remember, bro. I remember when we met.
You were walking through and you said something fucking corny to me.
Because you were wearing G-Unit gear, and I had the actual G-Unit spinner on.
Right.
I was wearing it.
I remember.
And I never wear that thing. I don't know where I was going. I had to stop by the mall and pick something up.
GameStop.
Oh yeah, because I was getting a birthday present for my ex-wife's kid.
Yeah.
I remember you said something about the G-Unit, the spinner medallion.
Was I being an ass?
Yeah, you're like, oh, look at that swap meet shit. And you were decked out, bro. And I looked at you and I said, look at your swap meet life. And then you followed me around from store to store. You want to battle me? You think you're a rapper? You want to battle?
Yeah.
And I looked at you and I had to say, I was like, bro, I wear this because I work for G-Unit. They pay me. I get paychecks and paychecks and paychecks.
But you still wouldn't.
And that was right after I got back from being on the Wankster tour.
Fire this motherfucker, bro. Fire him.
You're making him nervous, dude. I don't know what it is. You make this guy nervous. He's got dick envy or something. You guys gonna get matching tattoos?
What you talking? Wait a minute. Let's go back. What kind of envy?
Dick envy.
What's that mean?
Well, because he...
That's a new one, bro.
All right. He banged one of your exes, and she said that your dick is twice the size of his, so he's got dick envy.
Did this happen?
Not at all.
Oh my God.
We definitely are tunnel brothers.
Think of which one. Think of which one. Eskimo cousins.
So we were at the mall,
hangs
and we were in GameStop, and fuck you, and then what happened?
You were on my tail every store I went into.
I wanted to battle.
You want to battle? You want to battle?
And you were fat, so it was like, yes, I can tear this motherfucker up.
Right, and I kept looking at you, and I'm like, man, Vanilla Ice, back the fuck off.
I know.
And you were looking at me like, Fat Joe, come on, let's just battle. I remember.
Yeah.
And then I left the mall, and I was just laughing. I laughed about it for like 3 weeks at this little punk kid that tried to call me out at Vancouver Mall.
Yeah. And at that time, I was working on the album, and my roommate knew your ex-wife.
Because she was our babysitter. Like, when I had gigs, she would come over and babysit the kids. She brought the CD over, and she goes, you need to listen to this. So I listened to it, I was like, who the fuck is this? She said, well, I know him. I said, how do you know him? This is not local. I didn't think it sounded like anything that could have been recorded around here. So that's when she brought you over to introduce you, and I was like, oh, fuck. Not this kid.
Same kid.
I got your face, I'm like, not this kid.
Same guy.
This little fucking punk. And then you were like my little brother.
Hey, you remember the first time we went and put up flyers and all that shit? Remember? It was outside of Shanahan's, or not Shanahan's, where the new Muchos Gracias is at. Not the new one, but now there's a Muchos Gracias. And the dude across the street came out, and I pulled out nunchucks on him. You don't remember that? The first time I went out with you, and it was a Mexican dude. And he ran up on us, and we were right behind, it used to be Babalu's back then.
Babalu's?
Yeah, remember?
I don't even remember any place called, where's it at?
Brick House.
Yeah, it's Brick House now.
It was Babalu's?
Yeah, that's how I did my first show, 15 years old.
Oh,
Same
shit.
night Chaos passed away.
I don't remember that, but bro, life was so fucking hectic back then.
I remember.
I was working for 5 different record labels. I couldn't keep my own life straight.
Yeah, you were famous.
Yeah, I was. Back in the good old days. Yeah, I don't remember that. I do remember some other first time things that we hung out and did, but I'm not gonna talk about those.
No homo.
No. Like remember when
This is not the. Never mind.
remember when somebody broke into my garage and stole some of my gear?
Yeah, I do.
And we went looking for him? That was fun.
Hold on. This is not the what?
Nothing, bro. Because now you know what I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna say it.
No.
No, you know what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say, yeah, just
no,
say
no,
it.
no, no. I'm not gonna say that, bro. Come on, bro. Really?
Do it.
Nah.
You guys got some love-hate
But I
relationship.
remember,
What's up?
this ain't even about him nor me, and he knows
okay.
that. So just.
It is about somebody here, though.
No, he's not about nobody here. They are not here.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now.
So what happened?
So you were like, maybe 18?
Not even that. Chloe wasn't even born.
Okay.
I was
So we went into this apartment complex because we thought that the tweakers that broke into my garage, because everybody thought I worked for the radio station because the radio trucks were always in my house. And I was always getting UPS deliveries, so like every single day, huge fucking deliveries of posters and CDs and vitamin water.
Yeah.
Man.
What is with people wanting to break into your garage, fool?
They just waited to catch me slipping, that's all. But this dude was like, well, let's go find him. So we go into this apartment complex, and I figured we're just gonna go over there and start talking to some people. No, this guy wants to kick in some fucking doors and wave a pistol around, saying, who took Biggz' shit? I'm like, whoa, calm down, dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That wasn't,
Allegedly.
It was a squirt gun.
And then on top of
a
it,
paintball gun.
Yves Prince, who was limo driver for Rick at the time, from 704, he pulls the fucking limo into the apartment complex, and we jump in it, and he drives us out. So everybody in the apartment complex is tripping. Like, who the fuck did somebody fuck with? Because they're going to blow us all up. They were scared as shit.
Man, 'cause this is
I remember going into Bilo like a week after that, and people, I walk in just to buy a soda, and everybody in the store is dipping. They're getting the fuck out of there.
You got to understand, bro, this is when, like, I was young, I didn't know the business very well, and you were like my only outlet into the music industry. So hold on, somebody stole his what? Let's go find out where this shit is at, because we need that back, you know? And that was me back then. I was hard-headed and, you know, hot-headed too. That's what happened.
Not like things have changed too much, because we probably still do the same thing.
Except
I'll kick in the fucking door now.
I don't need a pistol.
Because I just don't care anymore.
I don't want no pistol or no shit.
So you have come a long way.
Yeah.
And it's good to see you grow musically and as a man.
Thanks.
You could eat a cheeseburger and grow a little bit more, but...
I like being small, man, because it's a surprise when everything starts jumping out. You know what I'm saying? My bad.
You're only 60 pounds when you're wet and wearing boots.
Because now she's mad at me now. Now
Who,
she's
Mary?
mad. No, yeah, she's pissed.
What's she mad about?
Because what I was talking about. I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm done.
Is he talking to the mannequin right now?
She's pissed right now, bro. You did it. You started it.
Okay, my bad. So you've become pretty diverse with your music.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Like, when you first started, it's like you wanted to be somebody, but then as you became somebody, you didn't care about that somebody you wanted to be. You just wanted to be you. What made you change?
I think all my influence, you know, it's such a large range. We have country, we have rock, we have, you know, everything. And it just I didn't feel like I was really being me. You know, I was rapping, you know, I was involved in the culture and all that. I had everything, you know, I was happy, but it was like something was missing. And, you know, I wanted to reach more people with my story because I have an amazing story. I have the underdog, you know, it is what it is. And that story, people can benefit from my story, you know?
Right.
And I can only reach certain people in certain cultures and, you know, with the way I was doing things. And I really want to reach a large amount of people. And so I got a little bit in the rock.
Diversify.
Got a little bit in the country. I started switching shit up. I don't have to follow your 16 8-bar hook. I don't have to follow your structure. I don't have to follow none of that. I just do what I want to do. Because that's music. That's art to me. I'm not going to pick up a paintbrush and start painting what you want me to paint. Now, I'm not the artist. So I get my own colors together. I get my own paintbrushes, my sizes. I get what I want. I set the canvas up where I want, how I want, when I want. That's music to me. That's me. So you're gonna hear a whole bunch of shit. If you like music, you're gonna understand and at least appreciate. You might not be a fan of, but you're at least gonna appreciate that I'm not just a rapper. I'm not. I just don't sing in my hooks too. They have a lot of rap singers. I'm not just that neither. You throw anything on and I will do something to it. Anything.
Right. No, and I wish I would have thought about it ahead of time because I do have a clip of you doing a karaoke song down on Spot.
Oh yeah.
and it was that Something Takes a Bite Out of Me song.
I've been known to be spotted karaokeing lately.
That's dope though, man. It just
you know what it does? It gets me warmed up because you know I spent months and months singing in the studio now when I was in LA, and I was comfortable with that. But when you get on stage with that microphone, I'm used to, and
right,
you know, and it's a little different. But then I take it off, and then I'm right back to it, and that's what I'm comfortable with, just being me. I'm not switching. I'm not a new person. I was that person then. It's just I was just a little bit.
You weren't.
I was nervous to do it because
you weren't fully like. I don't know how to say this without it sounding humble, but you weren't like fully bloomed. As like your flower petals were here. Now you're starting to open up a little bit. No, I mean it's real.
It was cool until the petals, and then it.
Now you're blooming, bro.
Yeah.
It's good to see though, honestly. Like, because too many people, like our culture is way too quick to define somebody based on what kind of music they listen to.
Yeah.
Or what kind of music they represent. And if you refuse to represent any specific genre, it means you can't be defined. Like a lot of people define me as a hip hop DJ, but give me turntables in any genre of music and I'll mix it.
Yeah.
I could probably do better music sets than half the DJs at Paradiso. And that's just because I refuse to be defined. So
I just want to reach a lot of people, man. And I feel like if I do a little bit of everything, people are gonna want to be a part of that.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
There's actually a song that you do that actually gives me like, every time I hear it, it gives me fucking goosebumps. But you're talking like, I'm trying to remember what the name of this song was.
Camera 2 needs to come up a little bit.
Oh no, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You Where you started from?
Huh?
Where I started from?
Yeah, exactly. That song, every time I hear it, it just gives me fucking goosebumps.
That's a story. That was a song that, you know, people see me now and they're like, he's got what he's got shit, you know, whatever. It wasn't always like that. And matter of fact, it was the opposite of that. But when I had my daughter, which is the second verse, I was talking about selling drugs and being stupid and stuff like that. I didn't want to do those things at first. I didn't eventually end up wanting to do those things because of the lifestyle. But at first, it wasn't about that. It was, I needed the money. For real, for real. Now I'm 18, I have a little girl, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna do what it takes. So that was kind of like, and I didn't have no parents, you know, that I'm dropping Chloe off at her grandma's house. I didn't have that. Thank God my baby's mom had that, you know, because if not, we would, you know, it would have been a lot harder. But so if anything happened to me, that's it, it's done. And then it ended up happening to me, and then it was really done. I missed 4 and 5, you know, her years 4 and 5, so that's what happens. But at the point in time, that didn't happen, that song, you know?
Yeah.
And then the third verse was just like me realizing as a man that I always complained a lot about, you know, or I used to blame some of the things that happened to me because I didn't have a father around. And that was kind of me, like, taking a look at myself and me like, hold on, man, you always had a father around. He might not have been physical, but, you know, so, and I needed to appreciate that, you know, he'd been through a lot more than I ever have, you know, so that was kind of me becoming a man at the end of that, like, you know. So that's how that went. That song gave me goosebumps for a long time, too.
Yeah, it's an awesome fucking song.
Thanks.
So you guys had goosebumps together.
Oh, God, here we go.
Whatever.
It is what it is. See, he gets nervous about it. He's afraid to expose himself. You don't give a fuck.
What am I afraid to expose myself?
He'd come out here wearing a sock over his pecker and nothing else, bro. That's Red Hot Chili Peppers shit.
For free.
And even if he did, I would just hear him talk to him like, ain't nothing. You'd be over here blushing.
This motherfucker.
That penis envy.
Man.
What is your favorite show that you ever performed?
Favorite show? Damn. I think I have a couple for separate reasons. I don't know if I have a favorite. Kidding show was dope.
Roseland.
That shit was dope. The Tech 9 show I did was
I
dope.
was so pissed off at that Kidding show, bro.
Well,
Because I was having
there was
computer
some
issues.
technical
Like,
difficulties, but we still killed it, and there was a lot of response from that, and there was a lot of love, and it was just everything was dope. That was the first time I did a live show.
I think your show was way more entertaining than Kid Ink. I've been involved with a couple of his shows since then, and he has stepped his shit up like no tomorrow. He's definitely come a long way, and I honestly think that show was probably motivation.
Think so?
Our set was so fucking live, bro.
Yeah, and you know, who else should we do? Remember, what the fuck was that place called? The dudes who have all the weird shit going on. Remember we did that show years ago? Old school.
Oh, Two Life Crew.
Two Life Crew. Okay, that was a dope show. I did a show in Universal Studios that was super dope.
I was so busy during that Two Life Crew show, I forgot you were on it.
Yep. That was when I was a youngin'.
So busy. That show was hectic.
Yeah, and then the last dope show I did, I didn't rap at all. Snoqualmie Casino.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
That
remember
was
you
dope.
told me about that.
It was super dope.
You didn't rap at all?
I sang the whole time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was nervous.
I didn't know that.
I was so nervous, bro. I was so nervous.
What were you singing?
Songs from the Licks album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people talk about, obviously you spent some time in LA.
Mm-hmm.
But I overheard you talking outside, like you're no longer signed with that label.
No. Nope.
Like you're going through some shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about it, but
Yeah.
Now that, like, I remember when you were young, you really wanted to be signed by somebody. You wanted to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know the ins and outs of the music industry, do you feel different about that?
Oh, man. I know so much fuckery is involved in the industry.
And I tried
now.
to tell you that years ago, bro.
There's so many politics. And, you know, even the Grammy stuff, like when and I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't give a fuck. Even the Grammy stuff is rigged and shit.
Spot.
You know, and it's politics and it's so much bullshit. So even people who make beautiful music, they might never get the chance to achieve the greatest trophy in music, in my eyes. And it's not because they're not good enough. You know, it's a bunch of I hate that shit, man. I really do. I hate it.
There are a lot of honest Grammy voters, because Grammys is truly voted on a select. You have to be part of a committee.
I know.
And I'm trying to get back on that committee. There are a lot of honest people that vote, but a lot of people are swayed by money. It's just like politics.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sam Smith came and killed everything. That was dope. I'm happy about that. You know, and there's a lot of other people that kill stuff too, but there's a lot that goes on that we have no control over.
Have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there'll be kids hitting me up on the internet like, bro, let me get on a song or something. Like, let's just hang out and do stuff. I was like, is that what rappers do these days? Like, I can't do that with
Go
you,
shoot
man.
hoops
I'm busy.
and skateboard?
Yeah, like, bro.
Who has
That's
influenced Quiz as an artist? This topic might take a minute because you're so diverse now that people finally know it. Like, I always knew it, but...
One was Michael, for sure. Michael Jackson, just, you know, and not just how he was in the studio or anything like that, because I've watched all this. I know exactly how he was. Like, he was just
No, I know. You
perfect.
studied his life.
You know, and then, but, you know, him as a person and him being, you know, just nonstop. I mean, he was in music before he even knew that his life was going to be about music. And
Right.
it's like, I just respect who he was as a human being, all that he's done, and you know, I respect Michael. I look up to him a lot. Garth Brooks, for sure. I just went and saw him. His voice was tired, everything, but he still killed it.
You know what's
He's
funny about that?
entertaining.
There's so many club owners. I'll do gigs, and I'm coined as a hip hop DJ, but I want to play diverse. And club owners like, you're not playing country in my venue. Well, do you think 2 Chainz or Lil Wayne could ever come to Portland to do 2 shows and end up it turning into 6 shows at a stadium?
Yeah.
Not
Sold
a chance.
out too.
Not a chance. They have a hard time selling out Roseland.
I know.
Not a chance. Obviously, we're in a demographic, and country is a genre of music that sells anyways.
for life.
So,
if you're
right.
a Garth Brooks fan at 12, you're gonna be a Garth Brooks fan at 112.
Right.
It's done. There is no, oh, he got beat up on the camera.
So when
now I'm not
people are like, why do you play so much goofy music when I throw in a country? It's not goofy music.
No.
Because obviously, and their country people are supportive of their musical culture too.
Yeah.
They're still selling albums. A country album will go platinum way before a rap album will these days. So, Michael Jackson, Garth Brooks,
DMX.
DMX?
Majorly.
Yeah? Why?
DMX, people are gonna be mad about this, but DMX was my Pac.
Okay.
And you know, maybe that might offend some people, but.
No, if you're offended, call us up, 360-693-7544.
But you know, DMX, man, all his trials and tribulations, even though he fucks up, I know he fucks up, but look at all he's been through, you know what I mean? If you watch it, all the, you know, foster care, in and out of jail, his whole life, everything, and he's still, I don't know, man, I just see a lot of love in that dude. I really do, like, no joke. I see a lot of, he's influenced, and that is what, and the best people get influenced. Everybody knows that. I mean,
right.
How many people OD'd, you know, that were great, you know, artists or this and that. I mean, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
But that life is hard. I can't even go to Walmart no more
So
without
yeah,
getting stopped and talk to.
some
So
of
I
my
know,
absolute favorite entertainers died of an overdose.
Yeah, so
or,
I mean,
or
people,
drug influenced.
People
situation.
get influenced, but man, that dude. Respect the Pac too, and Biggie both, but to me, in my life and what I relate to, I can't relate to ride on my enemies and shit like that. No disrespect, like I said, you know, I can't relate to, you know, some of the things Biggie was talking about, because I wasn't living that life. I was with different families growing up and trying to find out what to eat next, and, you know, drugs around in family and going, you know, seeing people, you know, that was my life. So I relate to that, and he helped me out of a lot of those situations. That's my, you know. But notice how I said that's my Pac. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It gave that respect. But.
Word.
DMX. Tech 9 for sure. How long has he been doing it? And killing it every time. You will not go to a tech show and it not be sold out.
I like him now. I used to hate him, but I was paid to hate him. Like, we're talking about the politics and music. Tech 9 was part of the whole ICP thing back in the day when ICP decided to take shots at Eminem. So I was literally, we were paid to make sure that no ICP was played in anywhere around here.
Right.
Like if we heard somebody play an ICP song, if somebody would have played an ICP song in a club and I would have went and pulled the plug and had somebody record it on the tape and send it into Interscope, they would have cut me a $2,000 check.
Twam.
Yeah. Like, it was that serious.
But yeah, so just his work ethic, I mean, that dude tours all year. You know, he has kids too, so no one really has a bunch of excuses, you know, just from, if you want to make it, you know, in my opinion. But that dude is just, and he makes music. How many albums he's dropping? Like,
oh yeah,
all the time.
And how does he do it? Because he's always on the road too.
Yeah, and it's dope music too.
He's got to have a studio on the bus.
I've never been to one of his shows.
Yeah, I haven't been to one of his shows, but I've seen a few.
Dopest live show ever.
Like that. Well, that's anything strange. Like they really care about showmanship.
Dopest live show.
I was really anti-strange music until I saw Stevie Stone live.
What about Ritz?
Ritz was dope, but I can't talk about. As far as strange music is concerned, Ritz is different.
I know.
Ritz is different. Yeah, you talked to him. We were out there having that discussion with him, so I don't. That's different. He still has the showmanship quality, and his DJ is dope.
Yeah, his DJ.
Crisis is sick.
Yeah.
So that he's got that. Ritz is a dope artist, but I really did not like anything strange until I saw Stevie Stone live. And when I saw all the light shows and the theatrics that he did, I was like, man, this is nuts.
You got to go to a tech show, bro.
Next time he comes to town, I'll go, because I would like to see him live. I keep hearing that, and I respect his music a lot more than I used to. I couldn't understand him 5 years ago. You know, now he's switched up a little bit. He's grown up a lot.
Doing some radio shit.
Yeah. Not that I really care about radio shit, but I am interested in seeing the evolution of Tech 9. All that strange ICP weird shit, I can't get into. Brother Lynch, I can't get into.
I fuck with it all. All that.
I know you do. Like eating babies' heads off and shit.
I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that shit.
Hangs out at the back of the abortion clinic waiting for them to empty the garbage. Just gnaw on one.
Out of
That's some
bounds.
Brother Lynch shit.
Out of bounds.
So what's next, bro? Like, you're not with the label anymore.
No. I'm working on an album right now. It's almost done. I'm dropping it locally in August. There'll be singles.
Do you think is it an evolution of stuff that you've already done, or do you think it's a whole new you?
With this album, I'm gonna stop all those people who are painting pictures of me, that aren't real at all. You know, this one I'm gonna tell my story. This one I get really personal on a lot of subjects. This one, you're gonna know exactly who Chad is. You're gonna know exactly who I am.
Wow, you went with the government.
Yeah, you did.
I don't give a fuck. I am who I am.
I got goosebumps on that one.
You're steady giving Justin Marshall goosebumps, Chad.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
You never hear anybody. You never hear him say his name. You never hear anybody say his government name. So when he says,
I've known him long enough that I've heard a lot of people, but
I mean, but like you don't really hear it. So when he says, people are gonna know who Chad is.
It gets less and less now. A lot of people don't, unless it's my grandma or somebody.
Yeah.
My sister, she Chad David. I'm like, God damn. All of them, everybody's face too. So then the girls are smirking. Oh, his name's Chad. I know.
Your sister?
My sister.
Heaven?
Heaven.
I have a crush on her.
I don't give a fuck.
Who doesn't? But
She'd probably beat your ass.
I would let her.
That's what
I would let her. You can beat me up, do whatever. Because she's awesome, dude. She's just a rad person.
It's just weird how you like somebody who looks just like me. She's just weird.
No, she looks very feminine, bro. She ain't covered in tattoos. Speaking of looking just like you and covered in tattoos, there was this picture, right, that somebody put up the other day.
Here we fucking go.
And labeled it as their Pound MCM, which stands for Man Crush Monday. And I think that you look like a scrawny version of Colin Kaepernick. So we got involved in this little debate, man. And I swear to God, I don't think there's anybody around here that has created so much female thirst as you do. Can you go anywhere, you know, like in a public setting without girls drooling? It's like you got to carry around a box of fucking napkins so they can just... What quiz is here?
This is, I didn't pay you
It's
to...
gonna be who is quiz napkins.
How do you... No, I'm not saying this
say
about
this.
I know you didn't pay me to say this. I'm just... I might be a little... No, I'm not envious. Definitely not envious.
I wouldn't be, bro. You wouldn't believe this shit. I'll show you some messages, bro. This girl, bro, this chick, I swear to God, she said she was gonna struggle snuggle me. Never met her before. She said, you don't wanna meet me? You're afraid I'm gonna get all rapey and struggle snuggle you. I said, what the fuck? Man, that shit.
It's like some Stan shit.
I slept with the light on that night and shit, bro.
It's a female Stan shit.
Man, she's got pictures
You're gonna end up duct taped in the trunk, bro.
She's got pictures on her Facebook of like girls
You don't wanna
slitting
be
their
with
wrists
me?
and shit.
That sounds like some stalker shit. Shawn, does that sound like some stalker shit?
He doesn't have a mic.
No, but can you give me a thumbs up? Is that stalker shit? Or, I mean, you know about stalkers, right?
Even though camera guys are laughing.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
Wow.
We'll discuss that in the Bro Code episode we got coming up in a couple weeks. In fact, you should... Nah, I don't...
I'm not a fucking bro.
Bullshit.
I'm not a fucking bro. I don't do bro things. I'm not a bro.
But there's a code to follow.
Fuck that code. I'm not a bro.
Word?
Not like that. I mean, I'll understand. I mean, obviously I know the language. You know what I'm saying? I might know a little bit of Russian, but I'm not Russian. You know what I'm saying? So I might know the bro code, but I'm not a fucking bro. Bro. You know?
You call me bro all the time.
That doesn't mean I'm a bro.
Yeah,
and
you
I
are.
even threw a B-R-E-H in there, bruh.
B-R-U-H, bro.
Nah, you do you, I do E.
So you do it.
Bruh.
Bruh?
So he doesn't do bro code, he does breh code.
Brett code.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bruh.
We gotta get you to write
Well,
that down so we can go.
the whole
do this.
purpose of the Bro Code episode is to tell dudes to stop doing what you shouldn't be doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I will be the reverend in that.
See what I mean?
Sign me up, bro, because I got so much.
There's codes you just don't do. There's lines you don't fucking cross. Like dicking down your homie's ex. It's just dirty. Dirty. Do you have any shows coming up? I heard you got a clothing line coming out. You're starting to get involved in the porn industry a little bit. You're working on a new video.
Jesus Christ.
What's up with all this, bro?
I'm going to shoot videos.
You're going to do the strawberry sauce
no,
instead of the caramel sauce.
No, I'm not doing none of that weird shit. I got videos coming out to almost every single song on this album.
Really?
Yep, because I'm going to tell you why. I want people not just to be able to hear me. I want them to see what's going on, too.
Right.
And I want to paint a picture to every single, song and where it comes from and all that. So
there'll be like a DVD edition of the album.
There could be.
That's dope.
Yeah.
People, our attention spans are so limited now because of social media and how fast-paced life is.
Yeah.
So visuals are important, very important. So I think that's a great idea. I admire that, respect it.
Yeah. As far as shows go, I'll do a CD release party where I probably have some of the squad perform, and I might do 1 or 2 songs, but that's just gonna be more of like the fans being able to come and hang out. This is where we'll all be. So come hang out, grab a CD or whatever.
Now we're gonna get into a video in a little bit, but I think I'm trying to talk Shawn into taking No Salary Caps and remastering it, so we can redo it. But there's a lot of people around now that know Quiz because of the Man Crush Mondays post. Like half of those girls didn't even know who you were; they were just drooling.
I don't even know.
I think a lot of the old music needs to come back out. People need to hear who Quiz used to be and who Quiz is today. Because you've got you're a model now. Like girls are into you because of what you look like. They have no idea what you sound like. So I think it's important to release that.
I ask that all the time too.
Does that affect your relationships?
What? No.
Like side BZ number 1, number 2, number 3, they don't get mad at all the attention you get from. Does your main get mad?
No girl in my life is gonna get mad over some girls talking to me. Period.
That's what's up.
Or I wouldn't fuck with you at all. Period. Do
you get jealous?
Do I get jealous about what?
When girls are always
Are you fucking paying attention, bro?
Over Quiz?
Are you paying attention to the fucking show?
I am paying attention to the show.
Answer a question with a question.
Get through me that.
Fire this motherfucker, bro.
I'm talking a lot more on this episode than I normally do.
It's because we talked. You overheard us talking about me having him be the new co-host.
No. I'm a little more.
You're out of here.
Word. So what can we look forward to? We got the new album. It's going to be a DVD version because you're going to do a video for everything.
I'm going to try to.
CD release party.
Yeah.
Listening party. You don't have a date or a location yet. It's just in the works.
The listening party is going to be more for people, just like everybody's opinion on what
industry people.
Yeah.
Okay.
What they think maybe they got some ideas I haven't already covered. I'm pretty sure I covered them, but if they have any ideas, I'm going to be shaking my head like this, I'm listening to you.
And prepared to go and make some changes if you feel like it's significant?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then
That's what's up.
I'm going to drop the CD in August, the end of August, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
It's going to be at a whole bunch of places. It's going to be at Hula Boys. Can you believe that? Swear to God.
I can believe that, actually.
It's going to be a Forever Tattoo, Escape Vape, Portland. I'm going to try to get it everywhere.
The album?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I'm going to do a double CD, too.
That's important, too. Like, there's not a lot of places to go and buy an album anymore.
Right.
So.
Right, and they're all local places, and I support them, too, as well, so that's cool. But I'm probably going to do a double CD as well, because the album's going to be called Day After Yesterday.
Okay.
Or Day Before Yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Day After Yesterday, I'm tripping. This motherfucker Jordan let me hit the shit before I came over here. So it's today. Like the last one was Day Before Tomorrow, which was today.
Hope your family's not watching, Jordan.
Whoops, my bad, bro. It could be Jordan anything. See, now you just open your mouth, they're gonna hear it. Now he's fucked. You see, you snitch on yourself.
Funkshop Jordan is giving weed to people.
It's Today. The album's called Today 2. The last one was Today. This one's called Today 2.
I thought the last one was the day before tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is today.
I need a hit.
You're
I was
fucking
just
outta
gonna
here,
say
bro.
that. Whatever's being smoked, can I get some?
That's why it's day
get on the same
before
level.
tomorrow and day after yesterday.
You're making people think too hard.
You know?
So, before we get
Write
into
this
this
out.
video that you hate, I'm gonna tell you, like,
Let me tell you why.
it's not my favorite song by Quiz, but I love the video because the video paints such a clear picture of exactly what the song is about.
But let me tell you why, though. This video makes the song totally sound like it's about a girl. You
Okay.
know? The song's, I changed a couple of the lyrics to make it sound like it's about a girl now, but what the song really is about is escaping prison. You know what I mean? It's, you know, get back to the sky. You know, it was like I was tied down, I just wanted to be out. So this song kind of brings back a time in my life that I don't want to say I'm ashamed of, but I'm not happy about. You know
It was
what I mean?
awkward. I remember.
Yeah, and it was just like,
I remember I had to sell every. I had a couple firearms. I had to get rid of them
right.
because
So-
Quiz needed a place to live and he couldn't be around it. It affected some people in your life that in a weird way.
And that was, and understand, that wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
And now I had to start over. You know what I had before, then I built myself and then get locked up. You lose everything. It's done. Cars, houses, everything, it's
That's
gone.
what you
It's
saw
all
the
gone.
Kermit, man. Because I like picking on you about that car. Any shout outs or people you want to put on blast before we get into the video?
Shout out to Grinch. You know, Grinch Mob, he's
Doing
coming
his
out with
thing.
it. Yeah, he's doing his fucking
He's
thing.
working hard too, man.
Mixtapes, album coming out before mine even. I mean, he just started the motherfucker and he's doing it. I've been working on mine
He used to
for a
roll my
grip.
squad back in the 90s. I
In
can't
the
say 70s.
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 Doesn't
Back
he,
in the 90s.
Doesn't he got a show coming up
Yeah,
tomorrow?
isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow.
Potluck and
Oh yeah, Q.
Yep.
Q nightclub.
Yeah, at the Q.
And
Be there for
one
my
of the
boy.
cast from Swollen
Be there for
members.
my boy. The whole squad.
The free agents, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody you want to put on blast? You've been so positive over the last few years. It's nice. It's neat to see. Except for the geese.
And and Kool-Aid.
Yeah, what's up with that, bro? Why did you call in and fuck up that interview?
Because y'all were talking about me, bro, and he was talking shit.
He wasn't even talking shit. Like,
He said nobody
every
liked-
time he sees me in the streets, he's like, oh, somebody's mad at Quiz. So I was like,
Bro.
that's why I wanted to be like, okay, can we stop this now? And then you
But you're
called
white.
and
You're white.
He said nobody likes Quiz because he's white. Fuck yourself, bro. Where
I
are
don't
you
think
at?
that's necessarily what he
That's
he
what he
spoke
said.
without thinking.
That's what he said.
I don't think that's what
And then he
meant,
said, have you
bro.
looked at the mirror at him lately? That's what he said after that. And I'm just like, and I was up, phone is ringing. First of all, hold on, bro. This isn't the first time you've been talking about me.
I brought you up, bro. So that was my bad.
No, see, I see a lot less and I hear a lot more. And trust me, bro, this dude runs around.
No, I know.
I know why he's
know.
talking. I know why he's doing this. But I just want him to stop. That's it. I'm not
Okay.
talking no shit. Just leave me the fuck alone, bro. You can't be running around. He sees everybody all day long. I can't let somebody like that run around dirting my name, bro. I'm calling in, bro. Shut up. Don't talk about me no more. I don't talk about you,
Picking on
I am
people,
now.
People under advantaged people.
but I'm not talking no shit. I'm just telling the truth.
Death threats to underprivileged.
I didn't death threaten nobody, bro.
You say you can see me.
That's an automatic death threat?
Well,
Well, yeah,
it
he
depends on how
could see
it's-
him. He looked
if
in the
you're-
mirror at him.
If you're from the hood, yeah.
I'm not from the
It depends on how you take it. He's from the hood, though. You see the way he dresses and carries himself?
It's the same outfit every time you see him in the streets.
No, man. He wears khaki pants with that khaki button up sometimes.
That motherfucker grinds, bro.
He does.
He grinds.
He hustles
I
hard.
will always have the utmost respect for that, but you have to just leave. You can't dirt my name, and this is a brand. Back the fuck up off my bag. That's it. Just there'll be no issues.
All right.
I don't want no issues
Okay.
unless you're fucking with my brand.
Bro, I would love to see you and Colin Kaepernick stand next to each other with no shirts on and take a picture. Swear to God, you would look like his little brother.
So he just said he wanted to see a picture of you with no shirt.
Fucking A.
I know how much you like Colin Kaepernick.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
You don't like the Niners?
Bro,
Somebody involved in our
I
show
wish
likes the
that
Niners.
tour bus would fucking roll 50 times on the way to the fucking Seattle Coliseum, bro.
I pegged you as a
I don't think
49er
they're in a
fan.
bus, but well, I
Whatever.
guess from the hotel to the, yeah, you're right.
What'd you say? You tagged me in what?
So
He pegged you.
as
He
a
said he
49er.
pegged you, bro.
Pegged you as a 49er fan.
How the fuck would you do that?
Pegged him as a 49er fan.
Huh?
Are you a 49er
So
fan,
he was
bro?
a 49er fan, and in his dreams he was pegging you.
Shut the fuck up.
I pegged you as a
No.
49er fan. He was giving it to a Seahawk fan. You pegged him as a 49er fan.
I'm gonna have to tap this dude out, bro.
Well, he wants to tap it
Not
in.
a 49er fan.
Then why are you
And
pegging me and shit
I'm not
then?
pegging you and
Let's
shit.
get into the commercial
I'm
before
saying
these guys start
you
pegging
look
each other.
like you might be a 49er
Well, it's not a
fan.
commercial. This is the Back to the Sky video with Quiz and Licks. It's a Licks video, right?
Yeah, thanks.
Licks featuring Quiz.
Yeah.
Shout out to Freeman. Thanks for watching Funkshop TV. When we come back, rap
Oh.
is literature.
Back to the sky.
Say what up to the old me, to the cool dude, everybody like I was the homie. But when I do feel lonely, all I wanna do is find a chick that wanna be the rollie. Then slowly we became friends, turned into lovers, girl, I let you in. I can't believe all the time I spent, I wasted looking from the outside in. Screw that, I'ma do me from the top of my fitted cap to the bottom of my jeans. You brought a lot of drama, never thought I'd think. Gotta thank God that I never bought that ring. Please don't call, I don't ever wanna hear your mouth. I thought you was cool, find out what you bout. All I wanna do now is find a way out.
I don't wanna fall, I just wanna fly. Fix my broken wings, I can get back to the sky. You made me fall, didn't right before my eyes. Fix my broken wings so I can get back to the sky. Back to the sky.
Say what up to the new me. Say goodbye to the guy that I used to be. Ever since you've been around, my mood has been down. If anybody got used, you was using me. And I don't wanna have to turn to the bottle, but everything inside of me is all became hollow. You done crept and made everything shallow, and you done kept what I said you could borrow. But I want it back now, ain't no way that I got the back now. All that lip keeping in your mouth, and I hope that you trip when you're walking now. Ooh, I can see in your eyes that you telling a lie. Now I really wanna hear a motherfucking thing, but if I had to, all I wanna hear you say is goodbye.
I don't wanna fall, I just wanna fly. Fix my broken wings, I can get back to the sky. You made me fall, didn't right before my eyes. Fix my broken wings so I can get back to the sky.
Now I'm back, now I'm back, now I'm back, and I'm taking over.
Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Now I'm back and I'm taking over. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna fall. I don't wanna fall. I just wanna fly. Fix my broken wings, I can get back to the sky. You made me fall, didn't right before my eyes. Fix my broken wings so I can get back to the sky. I don't wanna fall. I just wanna fly. Fix my broken wings, I can get back to the sky. You made me fall, didn't right before my eyes. Fix my broken wings so I can get back to the sky. Back to the sky.
What's up? Welcome back to Funkshop TV. Thanks for tuning in. We just got done interviewing Zilla. We've got a little bit of change of plans on set. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out the other shows right here at FVTV11.org. Busting Fear, The Underground Bartending 101, and Vancouver News. Shout out to Putty Family. Free agents, FVTV stream on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to Funkshop TV on YouTube. Shout out to the Chop Squad, 3/5. Thanks to Tyrone Pitre for being part of the show.
Mike and the Sea Hag Squad.
Squad. Mike and the Sea Hag Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come and hang out with me Thursday night, Q Nightclub. Anything else you want to add? We didn't do Blast. I want to put on blast the dude that decided to get in my face a few times and call me a punk the other night. Don't do that because you'll end up on the concrete again.
And that's real stupid of you to do when I'm not around. So now if I do see you,
would you gonna be my backup, bro?
I'm gonna throw an orange at his face.
Rah!
I'm gonna throw an orange at his face.
Throw an orange at his face. So with that, thanks for watching episode 2.9. This is Old School versus New School. We're gonna get into rap as literature with our guest, Zilla. He's gonna be doing Bandit Gang Marco. The song is called Nasty.
Yeah, I'm your host, Zilla. Shout out to Freeman Belmont, by the way. That was a lot of that, man. He did his thing. Anyway, so to this song. Okay. Hit me in my whip, damn it. Nasty. Bad bitch got attitude. Nasty. Oh, she the swoo. Don't kiss her. That bitch nast. Jose looking for some thoughts. Be so nasty. Nasty, nasty. I'm not doing that whole hook. Second verse. New York. Shrewden. It was the same thing over and over again. Okay, I'll do it on the second one. New York. Shrewden. Leather coat. Is for any weather. Any. Please try me. Try me, please. I have beep server. That is in half in a whip lab. I might knock a beep off you. I'm not fucking saying. Calling me troll. I'm in the business with swole. 46 cars is so nasty. I drove the first one to the club. Whoa. European shoes. Tell them size 43. Not too nasty. Not too skinny. Jeans big G. Hold up. Crooks, they need me. A question mark. Bloods, they need me. And I got Tokyo. Oh. Them bitches some cougars. Blue checker West Cooper. Anything nasty. Don't let these super mama fuck you. That hoe going trashy. Hit me in the whip, damn it. Nasty. Bad bitch got attitude. Nasty. Oh, she the swole. Don't kiss her, that bitch nast. Jose looking for some thoughts. Be so nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh, that song. Ho. Nasty, nasty. Oh, that my song. Ho. Nasty, nasty. Oh, that my song. Ho. That my song. Ho. That my song. Ho. That's. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching Funkshop TV. I'm Blasted. Zilla. Yee.